Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Risco in Tokyo coming at you with I gotta fix my tags. As always, just give me a quick sec. I gotta fix these tags. Why? I'm not even gonna get into it. Just Twitch being Twitch. Go Twitch. Frickin' Bezos. Frickin' Bezos. I know that Bezos is not the Twitch dude anymore, but whatever. It's Bezos. It's always let his name be forever cursed and tied to freaking Amazon and everything. I'm saying frick a lot because it's an Addams Family friendly stream. Us throws a bean at a dog who chomps it so hard it rips a tongue. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing though. That's amazing. I want this time space ripping bean dog. Is it like, does the bean give the dog some kind of preternatural abilities, or how's that work? How is this dog so strong as to rip time and space? Have you, like, did you do a thing to get that dog, like, horked up? Oh gosh, I gotta... You can see that there's no ground. I can't. I saw the screen go to black and I didn't realize I hadn't written anything, so... I jumped the gun a little bit, I know. I apologize. I was just like, why am I sitting here for like a whole minute? And why not just start, I guess? I've been having so much trouble with this frickin' level. I can't even, it was supposed to be so easy. It was just eye candy. Soup is all like, hey, you could do an eye candy level. Your levels are great with the eye candy. You could do that. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. And then everything has been just like, oh my, it's been a whole thing. Well, we gotta do a couple of things here. It's gotta go like that. I think it's a normal bean and a normal dog who clash in a very abnormal complex of possibilities. I kind of love that though. Not gonna lie, that's amazing. What's your issue? Not you, Holly. I mean this tag. Like, what is the issue with this tag? His name is Mr. Stickers. That's a good name for a dog, honestly. I could get behind that kind of dog name. Oh god, this level is so ugly. It's so... makes me cry on the inside a little bit. It does not do that, actually. There's no internal tears going on. It just, it is very, very ugly, though. The links I had to go through to get this freaking thing to work have been lengthy. Wait, how do I want it? Like, do I want it? I want to do it like this, right? Right, I think that's how that works. He's a terrier and he has a primal fear of milkmen. There haven't been any milkmen for his whole life, but that uniform just freaks him out. I mean, that's fair though. That's fair. I mean, it could be like genetic memory of Milkman Dan, because Milkman Dan, I think, hates dogs. Os! Hirunda! Oh my god, Hirunda, this whole thing has been a whole thing. It's been absurd. The absurdity of everything. Oh, right. Need a not. That's why that was happening. He's friends with the mailman. The mailman is also evil in Red Meat. But I think that Milkman Dan is perhaps more evil. Red Meat is kind of a lot. And a lot of it hasn't aged spectacularly. But but it's certainly, it is, as the kids say, a thing. And it used to run in The Onion, and I mean, for all I know, it still does, but that was a big part of my, I think The Onion was Thursdays? It was either Wednesday or Thursday, and it was like the tradition is you gotta like flip to red meat. With Bug-Eyed Earl and the whole silly crew. I feel like there's like a bunch of stuff that I stripped out that I don't know if it was meant to be stripped. When I was trying to debug things very poorly. But that's not what I needed. I needed to look at the cameras. I hope you're very well tonight. Thank you so much, by the way, for... That's not what I need to look at. Risco, you're being silly. Thank you very much for trying to help me to debug this. Like, it's weird. This whole setup, the things that I've had to do, wrap around me like blankets. Don't want blankets. It's been such a mess. I think a little bit tighter is probably okay. No worries, I'm deeply entrenched in Unity joint nonsense for a Sill spaceship's landing gear. Okay, like, I only understood about half the words in that sentence, but I support you? Oh, silly, okay. Like, I thought, like a Sill ship was, I thought, a special type of ship. But that apparently is not the case. That is definitely not what I wanted to do. Why do you do this? Why do you make everything so freaking hard? I swear to God. The wires, they just flop around. Oh, it's very mega fun. How you doing? It's been forever. I was putting together an eye candy level, and it's been a lot. Everything has been a lot. I have been hating it. It feels like forever for me, but I do have to grant that my sense of time is kind of completely buggered, so that might be very much a me thing. Let's just make sure the camera's not going to bounce off us whilst I do some fiddling. Rip. Honestly though, yeah, like my sense of time is just absolutely borked. It is senseless. I would like to get back to where that is. Heading down the wave on my hitting the down wave on my sleepy brain. Holly, like I said before, if you gotta rest, like please do. I just got home from school and ate. Glad to hear it. You are in this eye candy level, by the way, Holly. I did not know if you knew that, but you are. I had to put you in there. Actually, like, I want to... I would like to spawn these characters in different places for the different times of day, but I am getting a little bit worried about the thermo, because it is a little toasty. Oh! That sounds wonderful! I very much look forward to them. Are you kidding? Mega, like, LBP is my bread and butter. This is how I make the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean the love of my friends. Self-worth. It is lonely. But, I mean, I've got the streams, and I got, like, my video work for YouTube, and gives me a creative outlet that I really, really need honestly. If I ever get, like, no, we're not going to say if, it's going to be a when, because I do want to work on that pseudo stream level, but I do think after I get this sorted, I'm probably going to take maybe like a month of vacation time from create mode, like, and not work on anything serious in create mode, just to give my batteries a recharge. But it's something I want to talk about in that level, that I have a strong need to make things and to express myself through art, but I don't have the patience to develop the skill in the traditional arts that I enjoy, like drawing. And LBP kind of gave me the tools that I needed to put things together in a way that I personally appreciated. So on the other side, I am learning game dev. Yo, that's pretty cool, Mega. And Holly, thank you so much. Like, that means means the world to me, yo. I'm gonna get all like moosey faced, so I need to be careful about that, but it does. I can't. I would love to copy this train car so I don't have to make it a second time, but I come by from time to time, but I'm not a very good... Oh, Mega, please, don't worry about it. Like, not even a little bit. I'm super happy to have you here. So, like, yeah, no, I don't be on your own case about being a good stream viewer or a bad stream viewer, because that's kind of BS. I don't believe in that at all. Oh, I just did a... Okay, I see how I did that. What? This train car is such a mess. And when I remake this for the Savannah, like, I'm just completely doing a new train car because this is just ugly. I prefer to be an actor than a spectator, but I get what you mean. Yeah. I can understand that completely. There's no no weirdness about that. I'm currently game deving, dealing with an uncooperative spaceship. Is it? I gotta check. Is it a huge spaceship? Because I feel like the huge spaceship would be uncooperative. I feel like that's very much in line with huge spaceship. It's pretty small. And dart shaped. Okay, so not shaped like a sack thing. I feel like that's the failing right there. I deal with uncooperative spaceships all the time. As a part-time space empress, you gotta get some better engineers. I mean, a turret that shoots cubes does sound very mega fun. Not gonna lie. I feel that like that's in line with your character. I'm not gonna make this full size, I think. Like, I'm not gonna do it 3D and everything. For now, all I have is the teacher's code. I understand it on principle, but coming up with stuff would be much more difficult. Fair enough, yeah. I do want to make it a bit more than just shoot cubes. I mean, shooting cubes, though, I kind of feel like that's an underrated skill. I mean, like Christian Slater gleaming the cube. That was a terrible movie, and nobody should watch it. But oh no, wait! Christian Slater was not Gleaming the Cube. Christian Slater was in Pump Up the Volume. Never mind. Now, if you could have the turret shoot donuts while doing donuts, that would be pretty spiffy. Like in the school parking lot, just gonna do some donuts. I never did donuts because I was afraid of breaking my car. I had somebody's old beater. I don't remember which family member bequeathed their crappy car to me, but it was free, so I couldn't exactly argue. But it was not a particularly great car. Oh, wait. No. Put down the stickers first. Don't be silly. I mean, don't be more silly than you usually are. Which is, to be fair, really quite silly. Go into a Dunkin' in a trench coat and sunglasses to quietly get the goods for my illicit habit of doing donuts. I mean, honestly though, that sounds like a pretty good plan. Currently have a big homework, which is tic-tac-toe on a C++ console. Okay. I have never attempted to make anything more complicated than a random character generator for D&D on a TI-87 calculator. It was very funny, admittedly, but it was not particularly good. I have looked at what the teacher wants. It wasn't really that it wasn't that fancy. All it did was it rolled up sets of random numbers, and then if those random numbers fit into a certain field, like it would pick the race and class. And it feels really weird to say that, like in a real world context. I mean, thinking of real world context and not D&D. Like, yeah, I got a random numerator that just assigns race and class, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like Gygax could have used maybe better words, honestly. It was a little bit spiffy, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Your brain is smoking. You got a smoking hot brain? You better stay away from zombies, because the Zombros, depending on what film series you're watching, the Zombros do love smoking hot brains. I must say you fit the cartoon aesthetic of LBP better than me. I really... It really works for me. I'm very much a big fan of it. There's something of that kind of very tactile feeling to old school LBP. Like, I enjoy gritty, spooky games, but if I could make that kind of art, I definitely would. But I do also have a particular feel for this style. I love that, like, Mega's over here, like, stressing out about this homework, and Hiruno, you just bust out, like, oh, well, I should just do this as a palate cleanser. Like, yo. You're gonna make poor Mega cry. We can't make Mega cry. That's very sad. How do I want this to, like, look? If we put it there, and maybe just get rid of these guardrails, we'll make it look like it's an elevator or something. I'm not saying I'm gonna ace it, I'm just intrigued by the challenge. Okay, that's fair. It's like solving a hard math problem. You know what? Like, I can dig that. I can 100% dig that. I'm not in the same spot anymore, but like there was a time in my life where I definitely would have gotten behind that. You know what? It should be an elevator because we are handicapped accessible at this station. You're not a math gay, Mega? When I was young, and this is a long time ago, I was for a brief period of time math queer. That time has passed. I got to calculus and I was like, I do not understand anything anymore. But there was that short period of time where I was really down with that. I loved trig. Like, trig was my favorite thing in the world. I thought the equations were neat. Like potatoes. Like Marge Simpson's potatoes. The players are never going to be able to ride this elevator, by the way. It's just like... Did you have to, though? Did you really have to? That was not necessary. That was not necessary at all. Also, thank you for not falling through the world. I appreciate that. Let's hear it for not falling through the world. I just want this, like, to be in player view. So they can imagine that there was a larger station here. What'd you just remember? I have to invent a game. What are they, like, is this homework, or are they just gonna be like taking your work and then getting rich off of it? Are they using you for unpaid labor? I just hope they're not using you for their nefarious purposes. If my math teacher steals my idea, I'll be extremely frustrated. I like that. Oh wait, you can't even see the elevator. I went through all that trouble to make the freaking elevator and you can't see it. Fine, I don't care. I don't care. I do care. I care so much. I hate it. Definitely a skill issue. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Okay, we can see the top of the train car, and then just like imagine that the train car just goes choo 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 like that. I don't know where the bottom of this level is, because I do need to have a ground so it doesn't look like these are just floating in midair. The ground is at the bottom. Well... Oh! This is the ground. Okay. Alright, this is our ground. That's good to know. Floor meets ground, bottom floor. I mean, you're not incorrect. Wait, what? Beep, boop, woof, arf? I'm glad that you're fluent in dog. I mean, that's a skill. Not everybody can be that skilled. Where did you learn your did you go to school for dog? Speaking of floor, there's a good chance I'll is your floor is sleeping on the floor good for your back? Nope. Holly! Holly, honey! All this should have been defizzed? None of this needs to be fizz. This could be totally defizz. Oh, mean as a wolf dog I'd be. Mean as a... Are wolf dogs mean? I've never run into such. I don't know, you said that you were mean as a wolf dog, yo. Wait. Hold on a second. Let me I'll catch your second in a sec. I'll catch your sentence in a second. Let me catch up with Holly for a sec. Holly, sleep. Hun, I love you. I'm glad that you were here even for a little bit tonight. And sleep. Please, love, sleep. Now, what did Mega say? You got like the bottom is at the ground, where ground means floor, and floor meets ground, bottom floor. And then you barked for a little bit. And as a wolf dog you would be. Like, I feel like I got all the words. I don't know precisely the intent of the words, but I feel like I got them. Words were gotten. Words are hard, yo. I'm not mean. I mean that I would be fluent in dog as a wolf dog. Ah! Now I am on the trolley. I am 100% on the trolley here. I am following what you are saying, and it's making much more sense. Shakes head in disappointment. I get that a lot, so, like, I hate to say it, but the shame is not going to help fix any of my problems. But good try. Like, it was worth a shot. Shame's even harder. I don't. I mean, I'm not a parent, but I wouldn't. I'm not gonna shame anybody. Well, no, that's not true. I'd shame fascists, and I definitely shame bigots, but I'm not gonna shame anyone for being a dog. 'Cause that sounds like a ripe slice of BS. I mean, I'm a dog per se. But I'm on the internet like a furry. Hey, I'm cool with furries. I got 0% problems. I'm not a dog per se. I mean, you could be either if you want. Well, I mean, that's kind of different though, Holly, because I feel like they want it. Oh, that's a 100% mood. That's like an all the time mood. Okay. Why do we have the old school? What the Hirunda? Hirunda? Hun? Are you still in chat? I think I broke the world. I think I broke LBP, Hirunda. Apparently we've got the old sound things, the sound bits back with colors. I didn't know that you could just get them back. I gotta tell Kronos. Kronos is gonna be so happy. I don't know what I did, but I'm accepting it. I mean, I know that it's in my recently used items. I just don't know why it's the old, like the old colored version. They store it that way for some reason. That's really cool. Like, I honestly had no idea until this very moment that that's how that worked. Where's my... Oh, we're not using speed sensors in this level anymore. I mean, we're gonna be in a second, but... absolutely possible. But, like, it'll also... It's got... Under music, it just has regular sound object. And then, in the sound objects bit, it's got, like you said, with the colored versions. I'm gonna have to tell Kronos that, he'll be able to get the cool versions back. Please, pieces of whatever, like, don't drop out of the world. You don't want to do that. That's not where anybody's at. Sometimes my house is so noisy, and it just, like, it really makes me feel frightened. Kinda hate it. Oh, I guess we could just do it that way. Yeah, like, let's be clutchy. And before I do any more major changes, I should back out and back up the level. I feel like that would be a good thing to do, but I do want to add just a little bit more, which I realize very famous last words. Sorry, I just like went completely silent there for a second. my brain just stopped for a bit. You know how brains be sometimes. Make sure that I make all of this stuff defizzed. And make sure that it's set to not static. That was almost really bad. I almost had an oopsie. Not a baby oopsie. Like that's completely different. Okay, we should back out of the level and like save it. Is there anything else here that needs to be sorted? Because I do want to do some more decoration work. I'm looking at that thermo though. That thermo is so ugly. Okay. Let's close all this stuff. Oh. Almost made a big mistake. That would have been a big oopsie. I almost forgot to put the camera back. Okay. Then let's save, return to pod, back it up, and then we're gonna do like a quick look at it in play mode, and then I might do a couple community levels and come back. Okay, but I do want it backed up. So return to pod. I find it hilarious that like I've had it like a non-zero number of plays on the level and nobody's found the secret yet, and it's probably the easiest hidden secret I've ever done, and I feel kind of some ways about it. Alright, there's gonna be a blue screen for a second. Nobody panic. It's just because it's going to backup. I mean, the game could crash, but thankfully it didn't. The secret is that it was made with love. Like, that's not a secret, though. I kind of feel like, I hope at least that that shows in the things that I make. Alright, let's peep it. Let's see if this all works. I have a secret on my horror hide and seek that nobody ever found unless I explicitly showed it. But like, it's so obvious. But I can tell because everybody's got zeros on the scoreboard. If they found the secret, they'd be up to like 12,000 points. Okay, so title card works. Excellent. Going to the train works. I love it. Holly, you have a wonderful sleep. You have the very best dreams. Only sweetness and light. I hope that when you wake up tomorrow morning, you feel refreshed. And you know that you're loved. Even if you don't know that you're loved, you're loved. I don't want that yet. Oh! Crumbs! Okay, I gotta fix their... They're supposed to go invisible, and I forgot to fix it. So, it just looks like they're floating in air. That's kinda ugly. Not gonna lie. Also, I just realized that photo mode puts the... score up on the board. Someday we'll go together, Holly. I'm doing the longest fly kick! Alright, the UI works, although I do need to move it over so it's more visible because I changed the camera. I should check the outside UI. That also works, good. The slowdown works. The stop works. The speed up works. It doesn't go super fast because it starts to do funny things. What else can I test? Day-night cycle? Everything frickin' works, baby! Now, if we go to the scoreboard, which is not R2, check the secret. Look, it's right here! It's the only piece of grabbable material in the entire freaking level that you can access! This is it! This is the only place where you could use the character! I wonder if they honestly didn't get to the scoreboard. It's possible they didn't. Okay, I should write down what I need to fix. I have a grabbing obsession. I'd probably find it on accident. Like, you gotta grab everything. I just thought of it, like, way back in the day when dissolved material was the common switch material because it was, like, it was automatically grabbable. And it would make its own, it would make its own signal. Alright, so, let's see. Characters in photo mode. Tag sensors. Move UI. Were those the two big things, I think? Everything else was working properly. Everything else was like switching properly. So I think those were like the two big things that needed to be done. I thought it was used because it's the only material that can be destroyed. This also, I think, was another reason why it often got used. But like, even for things that weren't going to be destroyed, like a lot of switches for elevators would use dissolved material switches as like a grabbable material to start the elevator. No, I've definitely seen dissolve as a switch. Alright, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna do some community levels. Then we'll come back and we'll do some more work on that. If you go to the give me a second. My brain's not working. If you go to the... Oh, crumbs. What was the name of that group? They did like a logic set where there was... In LBP1, there was like a beginner, intermediate, and advanced like logic course that they did in a series of levels. And some of those levels use the... use dissolved material to trigger things. Like, as a grab. How many plays have I gotten this? Oh my god, it's got 40 plays? What the hell? Nobody has found the frickin'... Oh wait, how come there's... Oh, it's because I've got 0. Okay, so two people found the secret. Okay. That's right. It didn't show the top score. It was showing my top score. Oh, I feel so goofy. My brain is not braining. It's been a long day. Do I remember the cave? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I've played like a lot of levels recently. God, it sounds familiar though. I mean, I know that I did play it, but I'm not pulling up my memories. This is the last stream of the week though, so like the brain meats are super not here. That's like such a mood. If you need to get a nap, like, please by all means, don't worry about it. Oh, but your brother wants to play. That's kind of that's tough, because you can't be like, yo, get wrecked, kid. I'm not playing with you. I gotta take a nap. This is conflicting problem. You're very conflicted. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's deeply amusing to me. God, it's so cold in here. Why my house gotta be so cold? It's not even a house, it's an apartment. It's tiny. It should be able, like, you should be able to make this warm. Oh, I thought like maybe he wanted to play tag or something. I mean, okay, that kind of sucks. I'm trying to remember, like, yo, how are there no search results for my search when I played like 60 billion levels by this kid recently? Are the servers just being a jerk? I think the servers are going to be poop again. The servers are always kind of poop, though. There was a couple levels by this kid that I was really interested in looking at. I think below the water and over the clouds. When did I stop playing tag? I know we were playing Manhunt like up into junior high. 'Cause Manhunt was basically team tag but at night. And they let us run all around our neighborhood, which was, in retrospect, kind of surprising. 'Cause, like, we just go into people's garages and shit. Oh, dang it. And stuff. It is a family-friendly stream. I should use family-friendly language. Hiding under people's porches. I did say the poo-poo word. I try not to swear on the family-friendly streams because I swear a lot in my other streams. So this kind of balances it out. I don't do family friendly because verbally I'm very chaotic. Normally I am as well. But, like, I know that we had a couple of parents who would watch the stream with their kids. And we do tend to get younger viewers on stream, and I don't want to get them in trouble, so... Well, that's kind of neat. It's a fish. I deny all responsibility. Oh, wow. This is fancy. Would you look at all that? How did this kid do the level that I reviewed for today? Because the level I reviewed today was awful. Like, it was honestly the poop. It was super poop. Am I not supposed to touch the glass? What if, and hear me out, they didn't make it? I guess that's a possibility. Maybe it's stolen because it happened a lot. I don't, like, I mean, it's not impossible, but it just feels like that would be weird from this particular creator. Because they're a very strong creator. Like, they're really, really quite good. I think it was just like a troll level that they did, like as a joke, but unfortunately, like most troll levels, it was trash. And it kind of makes it hard as a reviewer, because it's like, how do you review a troll level? It's supposed to be trash, like that's the whole point. So what could I possibly say about it? It's like, yeah, this level's garbage. It's not any fun. You won't have a good time. Success, I suppose. They accomplished their goal. This is very charming. I have no idea what's going on, but it is very charming. I don't know how they keep on turning the water on and off like that, though. That's like very fancy. I know that you could do like a drain, but I didn't realize you could drain it like instantaneously. I mean, I guess so. Alright, so we got the thing. I guess I'm just not used to seeing it. Oh, that's where we wanted to go. Huh. Now, how does this work? What is your gimmick? Okay. I guess that was a lot easier than I expected. I didn't quite think it was gonna work out that easy. Wow, though, this is just fancy as hell. I do wish that they hadn't used this white. Oh, Phantom! How you doing? I saw that you played my level. I'm actually updating it. I'm gonna update it. But I'm glad that you played. I'm glad that you found the secret. I hope that you enjoyed it. The white's very distracting. They definitely could have used... I mean, even if they just had made it a little bit less opaque, I think it would have helped out a lot. I should get it, like the new version of it done in the next couple of days. I mean, yeah, it's more of an Easter egg than a secret, but only you and one other person found it, so... No! Don't pull me out of the... I got this so easy the first time. Oh, thank you so much! Mega, it was lovely having you tonight. Good luck on the homework. I know that you're stressing out a little bit about it. Yeah, I got some ideas about what I want to do with the level. Cause I think what I'm gonna do, Phantom, is I think what I'm gonna change it like once a month for a new theme. Oh, I really wish they hadn't used white. Oh, it's Floppable! How you doing tonight? I hope you are super Genki. And if not super Genki, then at least a little bit Genki. CB, everybody is CB tonight. Everyone is CB40. Oh wait, that's UB40. Never mind. Completely different. Is that like the... Wait, is that the new one or the old school one? Because the OG one was actually really quite good. I didn't even know that was out yet. I almost swore right there. I'm kind of amazed that they got Square Enix to sign off on it. Like the second time. Because the first time that it came out in Square wasn't like exactly setting the world on fire, so... They got a heckin' Dragon Quest studio to develop it. What the hell? I mean, cool, but unexpected. Unexpected. Arte Piazza did the remake. Okay. Did I need to get that block? Oh, wait, I need the grab pads, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out some footage of it. Because the OG one had a very distinct look. And I'm hoping that they preserved that as well they could. Up the level. This one does a really good job of keeping the style of the original, but in HD and in 3D. Fancy pants. I hope that I wanted to do that. Okay, I definitely did. Or maybe not. Wait, what am I doing? What is this? It's still isometric. It still looks like a diorama. See, that's the stuff. That's like my whole jam. Does it still have booster? Everybody loves booster. And his weird quest to almost marry Mario? Oh, there we go. I think I was making that more difficult than I needed to. What a quaint little level this is. Wait, like, do I want to do a thing with this block? I mean, it would make sense if I do, because, like, why else did they put it here? Ah, fudge! Okay, definitely not what I wanted to do. This level is so neat, but I really think the colors they used were not the best. Like, it makes it a little bit too distracting and too difficult to see really what I'm trying to do. Oh, come on! The rudeness! Game, you gotta work with me here. I do not have a large degree of brain power at the moment. 585? Why you gotta be like this? Oh, pitiful. Ah! What a struggle that was. Wait, that's it? Like that's it. It just ends. I mean, it was cool. It was like it was really cool, but also just kind of up and stopped. Why though? Why though? I liked it though. That was cool. There's one more I wanted to play about this kid, and then I might take a short break. I want to be particularly gentle with my throat because I can feel it getting kind of scratchy. It's weird that it says this is a LBP2 level because I would have sworn there was LBP3 elements in it. Like SpongeBob SquarePants didn't come out until LBP3. And well, maybe that wasn't floaty fluid though. That probably wasn't floaty fluid. That was probably like homebrew. That wasn't floaty fluid, they just instantaneously switched between water and no water. Okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense though. And maybe that's why they were like maybe that's why they used materials that were so kind of distracting. Not distracting is not the word I want. Occluding? Obfuscating? Every now and then I see this vampire twink from Baldur's Gate 3, and I just like, I don't know that I need quite that degree of fidelity to human skin. Like, it's very, you can see his pores, and I don't need to, you know, in a game. They could have made, I mean, they succeeded in making him very pretty, but I don't think that they needed to make him so photorealistic. I think he would have been just as pretty had he been slightly less, like, all-consuming of your system's resources. Oh, I love this aesthetic. This is like such a good look. I love this era of LVP2. I don't feel like I see very many people work in this style anymore. And it's a real shame because it's really, really good. Oh, what a jazzy little bit. I love it. Look at that bird! That's an amazing bird! It's very loud though, I do apologize. Just this whole look. And there was a time in LVP2 where this was a primary style in community levels, and I eat this up so much. Wait, is what new? Phantom? Oh, this isn't new. This is LPP2. If that's what you mean. Oh, the level is this is an old one. I'll check the publish date. When I get out, but yeah, this isn't a new level. This is 5x5. No, Chow. Sorry. This is the creator's name is 585, and the levels I've played by them have been really quite good. The music is really good. It's just very loud, which is kind of a perennial problem with community tracks. I kind of hate it for like streaming and recording purposes, but it is pretty nice if you're not like recording. Yo, wait, I'm supposed to grapple something here, or maybe I'm just not supposed to suck. Audio mixing is hard. Sorry, that's definitely a part of it, but also like a lot of the community music creators would put in, like, they would force the music to be over loud. By setting music volumes, like, actually in the what's the word I want? The music board? And a lot of times they would also, like, they would change the global sound settings so that the music would be, it would force the music to be primary, which unfortunately has the effect of, like, all the sound effect sounds get drowned out, because they'll get turned down really, really low. I think it's this loud by default. You have to turn the custom music down manually. Interesting. I didn't realize that the music was this loud by default, because I never really used the custom music tweakers. Or not tweakers, the sequencers! The custom music sequencers. Whenever I've used them, they've always been like stuff that other people's made. Because I tried playing around with them way back in the day, and I just didn't get it. Like, I know that they're really well done, as far as like a tool for making music, but it's very much not how my brain works. I don't think that was supposed to happen. The prizometer killed us. I remember Kronos mentioning they had to turn the custom music they use for demo to not be loud like this. Huh. Okay, well, I don't even want to mess with the prizometer. I don't need your prizes. Maybe it's because I suck. Maybe the prize for sucking is death. Oh, what a nice scoreboard, though. This is slick. This is V-slick. I'm surprised they didn't have the doors open. Wow, that's a good level, though. That's a really good level. Alright, now we are past the hour point. My throat is getting very scratchy, so I'm going to take my break now. Since neither Hive nor Kronos are here, I will try to keep an eye on the chat just for safe mode. But I don't expect any problems for anybody, but I will be back in just a few. Looks like the Japanese Prime Minister and the cabinets, the Diet enacted a bill so that they could all get a pay raise. So they're not going to have to worry about the sales tax that they're trying to push through. I love that. I love every moment of that. That is the coolest, absolute coolest thing. Can't believe how cool that is. I tried doing noughts and crosses in C++, and so far I have a dialogue that asks who goes first and reacts to the decision, even incorrect decisions. That's like, does it rag you for making an incorrect decision? Because that's hilarious. Oh, like Kishida's approval is absolutely in the toilet. I wonder if he's going to be Prime Minister for a lot longer. So it might be that they're trying to grease the landing pad. It's just kind of politely confused. I love that though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. There's already a cross there, Dave. You can't put a knot where there's already a cross. Gosh. God, I wish I was not so tired all the time. I need that to stop, honestly. I need to just stop being tired all the time. I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that goal. I have just rediscovered pointers, so I can maybe give a go at having it pester you for a correct answer until you give a correct answer. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cute that it's just confused. Fluff stitches and stuff. What is this? I don't know precisely in this context what pointers are, but I'm gonna guess that they're not polite hints. Run, jump, and climb your way through the heart of Craft World. Hope you enjoy this relaxing platformer level. Why, I would love a relaxing platformer level. I would love for the servers to not be poop from a butt. I like how we've blown through like the birthday of LittleBigPlanet and they gave us nothing. I think that was super cool. All I asked was a little bit of polish on the servers. I know it was expecting too much, but I'm not sure what that oh boy implies, but it doesn't sound great. Oh, the loading. The loading is real. I wish the loading wasn't real. Also, I wish that they hadn't, like... I appreciate that Sumo gave us some basic materials that have color change properties. I actually think that's really cool. But the texture on the sponge is for poop. It's so bad. This is like the ugliest sponge texture they could have possibly given us. Look at that. This is just like, compared to the texture of the basic sponge from LBP, like that is just ugly. Oh, this is quaint though. Oh my god, it's a Collector King! That is so awesome. I love this kid here. Pointers are basically variables that represent an address in computer memory. Okay. I can understand that. Yo, what's up with the spring? That's weird. That doesn't seem like it should be happening. I didn't like that at all. Zomzoms. Are they really name-dropping Zomzom? Chili Beans, how you doing? I mean, more coffee is always a thing of wonder and joy. Unless you're in a situation where you can't go to the bathroom when you need to. How you doing tonight, Julie? I hope everything is well with you. Hope you ain't got no kinds of stress. Oh, this is a sweet level. I like this. I'm gonna have to play this for the archives. Why did I suddenly change layers? That was weird. Oh, it's 3D. Okay. Unnecessary, but fine. Kinda cool. Can I actually do monkey bars? They do not let us grab the monkey bars. How can you give us monkey bars and not let us actually monkey bar? If you want a thing to edit a variable somewhere, okay, I think I read that. Okay. Everything's good. Life is going smoothly, and that's okay. That's a-okay. That's wonderful to hear. I'm very happy to hear that. I would like things to continue going a-okay. I don't think that's asking too much, world. Things are getting... Things are a-okay here, just a little hectic. I feel like, I feel a little bedraggled. Not anything bad, like, nothing awful going on, but just very low energy recently. It's getting colder though. It was so cold at work. Because the whole storefront is open, so like all the wind comes in, and it was a rainy day. Oh, servers. You're not getting a tip, servers, if you keep up like this. I've been trying to get a tattoo appointment, and my guy and I have been having trouble locking in a time. Oh, I almost swore again. What's your tattoo? Can I ask? You don't have to tell me if you want it to be a surprise, but tattoos are always so exciting. It's not a big deal, it's just slightly frustrating. That's pretty fair. I would also be quite frustrated in that situation. Oh my god! Uso! That's hilarious! I haven't thought of Jabberjaw in like forever. Is there, like... I didn't think anybody had particular, like, personal... emotional connection with Jabberjaw, so is there a particular reason? Not that there needs to be a reason, but it's like, it's a very specific tattoo, you have to admit. Uso! Okay, I hate that you got that from your folks, but at the same time, as a take that's pretty funny. That was a cute level. I like that. You know, tattoos don't gotta be serious all the time. Tattoos can be fun. I had a friend who wanted to get like a... He had like a bunch of weird tattoos he wanted to get. He wanted to get like a giant fine line clipper ship right on his chest. His like very bird-like chest. And he wanted like a grandfather clock on one arm and a grilled cheese sandwich on the other. I have a feeling he never actually got those tattoos, but they would have been pretty funny if he had. Oh my god! That's fabulous. That's so good. It feels like a pretty good way to like not necessarily weed out people that you wouldn't want to talk to, but at least weed in people who might have a shared base of geek knowledge, which is always kind of nice. Oh, this is sweet. I'm really liking this kid's levels. They got a good look to them. I'll have to try to remember this when I'm doing some archive stuff. How are we gonna be jumping on that guy's head? That just seems rude. I want to sneeze, and that's not good. But I can feel like I gotta sneeze building. Oh, come on, you can't just make water kill people for no reason. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I'm gonna have to come to this kid's house and remonstrate at him. Which I'm pretty sure means be a monster again. Which would imply that I stopped being a monster at some point, so I guess that's not actually a thing I can accomplish, but... What did I just do? I just busted that kid's engine, and I don't know if that was a good thing or not. Aliens! I have been kidnapped by aliens. I hate that for us. I feel like this can only end poorly. Why do you have a randomizer? Level? What is your randomizer going to be doing? Randomizers are never good unless I use them. Oh, Kronos? The saga is complete? Oh, I hate that. I hate this so much. Why would you do this? That is ugly. That is so ugly. Okay, I'm really, really sorry if anybody's got motion sickness. Because this is not great. Oh! Do not like. We never did figure out, like, what the problem was, though, Kronos? No, I don't like anything about that. Oh, there's no checkpoint either. Okay, Level, I'm gonna have to have some words with you. You went from very charming to I'm not happy at all anymore. I'm gonna die because I don't want to do that section again. Oh, thank dogs. I would have been real unhappy. That the level though, Kronos, is deeply cursed. Even though we got it working correctly, it's like, it's very cursed. It's super ugly. There's still a little work I want to do on it, so I think I'll show you what it looks like so far, and then if you've got any critiques, I am always happy to hear them. Am I supposed to be saving these cows, or are they just here randomly? I think they're just random cows. The danger symbol's pretty neat, too. For once it's jittery. Like, the jittery works, and that's kind of a rarity. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not great. I feel like that's gonna awaken feelings in someone. All right, let's go to the level. And you can peep it. To be continued. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, probably never saw the light of day again. Oh, I don't want to edit it. I didn't mean to scream like that, by the way. Like, I just am so used to just going directly into create mode, and I really didn't want to. God, yellow on white is such a bad choice. Sumo, why did you do that? Sumo, I have so many questions. Alright, let's wait till the flywheel stops moving. Also, why was the camera not where it's supposed to be pointing? I don't like that. Oh, maybe because I was floating in create mode. Okay, good. Alright, so we got the title card is working. Going into the train. Photo mode works okay. These are supposed to be ghosted, but I kind of messed up, and I forgot to change their settings. But that's my fault. Totally my fault. I'm gonna let this run so you can see a natural, like, tunnel lighting change. No, the mushroom tree does not handle it very well. It is true. It should take like a minute. I apologize that we're gonna wait for an entire minute here, but I figure it'll be worth it to see like how it looks naturally. So the flash effect, Kronos, how did you think about that? I don't know why I'm silent and waiting for a response as though I'm gonna talk over you when you're typing. Oh my god! Is that... I just saw the DM. Is that one of yours, or is that just a silly tat that you know? It's a bit hard to say. I've not had that sensation in a while. I love it. That's awesome though. If I saw this without prior knowledge, I think I'd get what you're trying to do. Okay. Now I just noticed like the queen go past, and it seemed like she was a lot closer than she was supposed to be. And that's kind of weird. Also, I feel like... Am I not seeing any mountains in the background? Is it possible that they're just like randomly not spawning? Oh wait, they're back there. Okay, I think I do need... I might want to change like... how high things are spawning. I think the mountains need to be just a little bit farther up. I think everything maybe needs to be a little bit farther up. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so the back layer is spawning though, so that's good. You can slow things down. You can also stop things. Have you used my parallaxes as a reference point? I can only ever refer to mine because I can't think of any other levels that do it. Honestly, like every time I do parallax, I just watch ConferMC's video again. I wonder if I should make the mountains a little bit slower. I really like that I got the... They're not supposed to be visible! I hate it. It's so ugly. Out of the three, I think I like the cloud one the best. Oh, out of the three that you've done? It was weird that that tunnel was like only one piece, but I think I know why. I think the stop got it kind of confused. You know it looks a lot better at this angle? I mean, I kind of figured it might. It's why I had the two different modes. I'm trying to think if there's like... if there's anything major that I want to change. Oh, the queen's size is fine, okay. Now, one thing I was thinking of doing, and I appreciate that. I think unique is a good descriptor for it. I'm kind of thinking of having the characters in the train change positions with lighting, but I'm a little bit worried that it might be a bit much for the thermo. Because the thermo is honestly kind of toasty. It's a wee bit toasty. Now, the good news is the thermo shouldn't change too much when I change the themes, because all of the logic is set up. Like, none of that's going to change. Well, we can go into create mode. Actually, let me show Kronos the station, and then we can go into create mode. I don't know why that keeps on filling up. Like, it shouldn't be getting a signal anymore. Also, that train should definitely be going someplace. Oh, I know why it's not. I know why it's not. It's because it's still set to, it's still set to static. One of the panels. It's like between half and 3/4, I think. And I feel like a lot of that is logic. But I don't know how to trim the logic down. I honestly don't know, Hidunda. It's really hard for me to judge, like, at what point thermo starts to have an effect on the level. Yeah, that's the problem there. What's up with the floor? I don't know what's up with the floor. I don't know the context for that, Kronos. The floor is here. The floor is lava. The floor here, like this section, was just because you could see it a little bit from the walkway on the train station. So I just needed like something down there to make it not be a problem. Oh, I think it's because it's the version is a bit weird. I could use the sumo version, but there was a reason why I didn't. Like, it looks a little bit different, I think. Because there's the sumo version that came with the Journey Home set. I don't remember why it does that, though. It's just weird. I should probably check that everything is defizzed. That can be. Alright, those are connected. Well, I mean, the player could never get up there, though. Conceivably, the player could never get up there, so these could probably be defizzed. No problem. The player can't jump forward, so that's okay, too. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It is pretty weird, though. Slightly uncomfortable to look directly at. Visco, there were things that you were specifically thinking of doing. Right, we needed to change the range on these. I set the sack thing that's over on the right. I set it to copy the player 1 costume, which is why I'm wearing a different costume from my usual one. I thought of a funny idea for the train movement. Oh, do tell. I would love to hear it. Ah, it's so slow moving the cursor. I just need this to be up higher. Oh right, the UI had to move too. Imagine it's on springs instead, and if you wanted it to get a bit bumpy, you'd fire a invisible weight from below to simulate bumpy movement. Though it's probably not something you'd want to feel on the train. I had the idea of using springs, but I feel like that there was a reason why I didn't do that. And I don't remember offhand what it is. I might, when I do the Savannah level, I'm gonna take out the train car and remake it, like, completely, because the train car is very cursed. So I might try implementing it then. But I think for this level, most of the changes that I may end up doing are just gonna be granular. I hate this UI, but I don't know. I don't want to add in like more materials. Like, I'd love to use a... Put that up there. I'd love to use like cardboard, or not cardboard. Please go, please, brains. I'd love to use the dotted line material because I think it looks really cool, but I don't know. I just worry about shoving too much new stuff in it. Alright, well that's in a place where it can definitely be read. Oh, Hive! Lovely to see you. Hope you're very well today. Hope life is not giving you any more issues than you feel like you can handle. I know sometimes that is a vainglorious hope, but it is a hope that I have nonetheless. I don't need to be this close, but it is kind of funny. Oh, wait, he did the work? Oh, this is Hive. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I I got the HIs mixed up again. I might enjoy my last weekend before Hidunda starts. Work starts. Hidunda! Good luck to you with work. I hope that everything goes nice and smoothly. I hope that this job works out very well for you. It is always lovely having you, and thank you for all the help tonight. I super duper appreciate it. I keep trying that C++ tic-tac-toe because it's a fun programming challenge. That's really cool. I'll have to tell Mega that really clicked with you. Oh, wait, no. Why? Do I even care? Not really. Never mind. I was wondering if I cared about fixing something, but it's not really something I care to fix. Oh, but I do want to do... There is something I do want to do. I want to... I need to get something... I want to make sure that the controls aren't available for the player when the ending has been triggered. Like when the teleport to the scoreboard area is triggered. Because it takes like 5 seconds, and I feel like they could accidentally screw it up with switching around like the cameras. Which is probably a bit worrying too much, but... Just put an extra tag sensor in there. Make it purple. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. No, don't copy sack thing. Alright, so then when the scoreboard... Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? I mean, it probably would be fine, right? There's no reason the player would try to start the level after going to the scoreboard. Or like after triggering the scoreboard. Right? That would be a weird thing for a player to do. I think we should be okay. Players will do it if it's possible. You're not wrong. I'd personally try a million things to break my level, especially when it comes to UI. Yeah. You're kinda right. I mean, you are right. You're not kinda right. I just like, I just don't want to load in too much more logic. Because I'm a little bit lazy. For demo, as a safety measure, I permanently lock you out of the lockbox if you press X at any point before accessing it. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Is it like a blanket IP ban? It's so it won't trigger it all during gameplay. Okay, that's pretty smart, honestly. I could... I feel like the easiest way is to do an inverted deal here. Alright, so that means that these are off before they leave the title page, the title card, but they'll also turn off once the exit has been triggered. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Now, do I want to change the animations? Like, do I... Because here's what I was thinking. Tell me if this just seems way too much. I was thinking of when the daylight changes, that I would erase, like I would destroy all these characters and then re-emit a new set of characters in different positions, in different poses. So I would need to have 4 sets of 6 emitters, and that kind of feels like a lot, is the thing. Like, there's one thing, I mean, it would be a hassle. That's without question. But even beyond, like, it would be a hassle, I'm just wondering, like, is it gonna cause the level to break? You know what I mean? Like, is something gonna explode if I add that much more stuff to this small area? I need to ponder this. I think it would be fine. If anything would break it, it would be tangling up the logic just a bit too much and risk breaking it completely. You're not wrong. Let me check something while I'm thinking, because this is something I was wondering about. It was the toughest part when making boss fights for demo, just that the logic was getting all snarly. I had to make sure that each move wouldn't compromise any other action. God, demo, like... You have no idea how impressed I am by demo. It is an amazing level. The amount of effort that went into that just must have been phenomenal. I kind of freaked out a little bit because the tail on your costume disappeared, and I thought like maybe the whole train disappeared again. But it's just waving in the breeze. Even now, stuff still falls through the cracks, as shown in Supim's recording of Stage 3, where the mini-boss just stops functioning. Would you, and this is not like me in any way pushing you to do it, but would you ever consider doing demo, like going back to that series? Or is it just like you've kind of had enough? Okay, that's really cool. But, wait, well, I could change that destroy effect though, right? Yeah, I could do that. I'd love to finish it, but there are just too many other real-life issues on my end to consider it even as a side activity. That's... yeah, like, that's 100% super understandable. Is... now, you don't have to answer if you're not up for it, but like... Is everything going okay in the meat space for you? Is life treating you kindly? Oh, that is cool. In the now, yes. In the long term, it could be better. Okay. Um, well, I won't ask you to clarify that in a public space. If you feel like you need to vent, or just to kind of hash anything out, you can always grab my ear. You know where to find me. Okay, so that at least works. We can work with that. So how would we do this? Off to work, have a wonderful stream. Love you. Love you too, Jelly Beans. You take care of yourself, you stay safe. I did talk with the folks. We don't really have anything nailed down super firmly yet. But I promise that any information that I get, you'll be the first to hear it. And we'll detect tags in the same chip. We'll make this morning. We'll make them all yellow because that's a sunlight color. If I use... Well, no wait. No. Hold on a second. Need to think about this. Fudge. Okay, how do I do this? What's the easiest way to do this? Why do I have these counters here? Like, these are not on loop. I don't need these counters, do I? Like, they're not really necessary, are they? Couldn't I just wire... Oh, wait. Hold on, I think... feel like I know what the problem here was. No, I don't remember. I feel like I could just take these out. I feel like I don't need these. Like, I feel like I can wire the selector directly to the sequencers. In which case, like, I wouldn't need to use... Like, there was a reason why I needed to do that. Pisco, like, why do you have to make everything so damn difficult? We don't really need this. We can set up our emitters. So they emit when this starts and they blow up, when there's no signal here, we have them set to emit 1 with the lifetime, and there's only 1 emitted at once. And we'll just have it do a straight disappear. And we need 5. Right. This may sound horrifying, but I used to bunch up logic together without space. Oh my god. Yeah. I hate that so much. I understand the desire, and I do fall victim to it myself sometimes, but... Ooh. Oh my god. It just must have looked like a mass of freaking gates. Just gates as far as the eye can see. Like a gate pride parade. Okay, that wasn't nearly as clever as it sounded in my head, but it was funny, so, you know, there's that. Oh. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, we need that open, we need that open. And we're gonna take 1, 2, and 3. And that'll be night. Oh, right. Um. Uh, what's a synonym for night that's not gonna get caught by the frickin' auto sensor? Um. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why? Just a Yoru. Auto sensor in LBP thinks, well, remember that the auto sensor checks for parts of words, not the words as a discrete unit. So it's not triggering because of the word night. It's triggering because part of that word is also found in a slur. Yes. Yes. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. If I had to make like a super guess in the dark, it maybe no, it wouldn't be ped. Like I don't know. Tip? Is did they can we use the word tip? Are there any other PENE words that we could test that with? I'm wondering if they're looking at a common misspelling for, you know, the junk. The stuff and the junk? But remember, gay is okay. Oh, I do not at very least believe that they did. I will. Give me a moment. I'll check it out. Actually, I can check it right now. Um. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. My favorite is how people in MapleStory couldn't talk about the Assassin's class that existed in MapleStory because of a word that it contained. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Did they call it the butt class? Sometimes words don't get censored till the level is published. This is true as well. Well, I told you how I did a check of words to see what might like trip up censors for the pseudo stream level, and all the words I checked except for queer were okay, including an up to dyke, which, you know, I was a little bit I was a little bit surprised by that one. Like, oh yeah, you could say dyke, no problem. Which, like, I am a dyke, so I'm okay with that. But, like, I do feel kind of some ways about that being an okay word for the kiddos. It is. It is. But then, night is a whole ass time of day. Like, I feel like that's a word that comes up more often and should be given a little bit more forbearance. Maybe they're learning about engineering. Or carpentry. Wait, this is morning, right? Hold on, I gotta check now. Yeah, this one is morning. So this one is day. And this one is sundown. Morning, evening, after evening. You know how it goes. You know how it be. This is going to be a pain in the butt, though. Did you also have... You also had a tag. And it was... place. Okay. Alright, so let's take all of these out. I should have definitely saved before this. This part here is a mistake. What I'm doing now is a mistake. I guess we're gonna be leaving the cardboard dude there. Dude's not going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere, this cardboard, dude. Have fun. Enjoy. Because the logic is wired. It's not wireless, and I don't feel like screwing around with it. God. Why is everything so hard? Why do I make everything so hard? Yeah, let's... Now, where is my day module? My Charlie Day module? Did you hear about how a MAPPA animator working on JJK Season 2 was responsible for a cut of a building in Shibuya getting destroyed, and it was an actual building, but they couldn't find any floor plans for the building, but the MAPPA office fit the dimensions, so they animated MAPPA getting destroyed, much to the delight of other... I'm gonna guess other MAPPA animators? Other animators on JJK Season 2. I did not hear that, but that is freaking hilarious, and I kind of love it. Did the MAPPA execs, did they realize what had been done? They're too busy telling people that they're not getting an extension due to their mismanagement. Well, serves them right then, I guess. If their building gets destroyed, their building gets destroyed. Tough noogies. Okay, let's see if this works then. It did not? Why did it not? Did they not get the signal? Did you not get the message? Oh, I think I screwed something up. Why is everything going off of there? Why are you being weird? I mean, that's a forever mood though, Kronos. Wait, like that is the weirdest. What? No, why did I make this choice? This is not what I wanted, I don't think. Right, it should be triggering off of the top one here, and then it should be turned off when... Well, okay, first I fudged that up. It should be turned off when... So that might be why it didn't work. So let's try that again. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Hold on. That's morning. Okay, my brain meets I should not be doing this at all right now. This is a terrible idea. I am committed to this idea, but I want you all to know that I recognize that what I'm doing is just a compounding error and mistake. Oh, dip? Okay, so Holly's in the wrong spot, but aside from that, everybody turned out pretty much where they need to be. So, let's, we're gonna fix Holly. I can't be on a train for very long. It messes with my brain. Cause you do have like the motion sickness issues. Is that the problem there? In fact, I had to go out yesterday to get a car, and I was out for the rest of the day when I got home. Do not like that at all. Yo! It worked. Alright, now I just gotta do that a dozen more times, and then it'll be like, it'll be all gravy. Well, first off, costumes. Costumes gotta change. I don't need everybody to be sitting weird. I don't mean for that to be a thing. And Holly does need to be a little bit smaller, because she is Faye. And where is... I should just save your costume, Kronos, just so that I could find it easily every time. And that's player 1. Alright, so, like, what do I want folks to be doing? It's early morning. Is there a yawn? There is a yawn, yeah. Let's set these to 0. So they're not moving their heads or anything weird. I know it's a cold case, but I'm still chapped about my... Have you taken that up with anybody? Because honestly, like... Sorry about the coughing. I kind of feel like it's not worth your while to just kind of say, hey, that really wasn't very cool. And I am, because I'm not on the Twitters anymore, so if you can let me know what they do to mine, because I'm really pretty interested. And by interested, I mean kind of worried. Oh yeah, I absolutely will. I don't want to expect anything bad before it happens, and I had a very nice conversation with Eli. Seemed like, you know, pretty good people, but I was pretty clear about, like, hey, I put a lot of thought into these answers. They were really important to me. I'm sorry that they're really long. But, you know, I feel like I made clear why I answered the way that I did. So I will be a little bit cheesed off if they end up getting cut down. I don't want drama, but I am a grown adult. Which probably I don't need a but between those sentences. But the reason I put it there is I am a grown adult. I've got a lot of experience that went into my answers. They have significance to me. They weren't just answered off the cuff. Yeah, I absolutely will. I'm not going to jump down their throat. I'm not going to start a fight. I'm not going to be dramatic. But I am going to say, like, hey, look, if you had wanted short answers, you should have told me that up front. If you were going to chop them down, you should have given me an idea of that, like, when we were talking, and I would have edited them for you. or I would have said, hey, no, I don't want to participate. I don't think that's asking too much. Seeing how yours did get chopped up, like, I think they didn't like the Twitter bit, in which case I'd have been more than happy to admit that part, but I mean, okay, and that may be true, but I kind of feel like if that's the case, like, they could have just said, hey, you know, at the time, they could have just been like, you know, this is, maybe we don't really want to bite off that kind of energy. Do you think it would be okay if you maybe cut that? Where is Sleepy? It looks bad for me too. Oh yes, my finest memory is that time I got a crown, as if I cared about the crown itself. Right? Like, that's not really what you were getting at. With that answer? Oh, Soup! Soup, it's so good to see you. What was I gonna say? I did see that you played the level. I noticed that you did not find the secret, because it was the scoreboard. I mean, like, the score would have indicated that you had found the secret. I am going to be updating the level in a couple of days, maybe as early as tomorrow, because there were some kind of important changes that I wanted to make. But it is lovely having you here, even if it's just for a little while. I do super appreciate it. Yeah, give it a shot, see what you think. If you want, I can let you know where the secret is. When I tell you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, how did I not? I'll give it a crack all by myself. I'd appreciate the offer. Should I need to take you up on that? Absolutely. It's just an option on the table if you wanted it. Oh, crumbs. We're already at 3... Hate that. Hate it. Hate it so much. Alright. Then, yeah. I guess we are going to have to wrap things up, unfortunately. Very productive stream. Got a couple of things sorted out that I wanted to. Got the push to take the jump on something that I think will make a better level, but like a better experience overall. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to tackle it, but I think it was the right decision to do it. Played some really good levels. Oh my god, like Soup. Take a stroll through 585's levels if you're looking, if you need like something to fill out your archive stuff, like just don't know who to grab. We played some levels tonight that were just really good. Really, really good. And I played some levels by them that are going to be coming up in the next couple of days for the archives that are like really good. So maybe a creator to put your eyeballs on. Oh, tomorrow is Soup's stream. Streaming LBP for Palestine. I believe this is going to be the attempt at an LBP1 speedrun. Soup's first try at this. Or wait, is that tomorrow or is it Saba and something else? I don't remember off the top of my head. But you are still like midway in Saba. But that will be 1:30 a.m. UTC, which is 10:30 a.m. Tokyo time. You'll have to work out your own time zones. But as I have done before, and I know Hive and Kronos, you both heard this, but this is just for anybody who might happen to watch on the VOD, which it will probably be too late to help, but Soup is a remarkable streamer. This is a very good cause. If you could drop by, give a little bit of love. If it is within your means to do so, perhaps give a little bit of support to the cause as well. What's going on in Palestine continues to be, it just gets worse every time I hear a thing about it, and that's like a lot. So it's, you know, it's a genocide. That hasn't stopped. We would like that at the very least to stop, and Soup is doing their part to, you know, really try to do something, because there's not a lot that we can do. And yeah, give some support. It's a heavy topic, but sometimes the topics do get heavy. I hate working with time zones. Oh, yo, that's a mood, though. That's a total mood. Gotta shout out for Spac. Yes, that's PtaER. PtaER is a wonderful kid, and has been a long-time member of the community. I'm glad that they gave you a shout out. It's very, very cool. But yes, I can tell my voice is just, I don't think it's a secret. That's not a secret. It's in their bio. Yeah. It's in PtaER's bio. I don't know if it's yeah. My voice is trash. I do need to put a bow on things. I hate to do it here, but it's past 3 hours. Yes. I love you all. I will ask you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Get more hydration than I do. Make sure that you're getting at least one meal in a day, even if it's not great, just to have some food in your belly. Hopefully more than one meal, hopefully great, but I understand spoons and time and money are not always there. If you got medications, try to be taking those medications as close to schedule as possible. And please do remember, most importantly, that you are important, you are loved. There are a lot of people out there that are rooting for your best life. want you to be happy, want you to be safe, want you to have joy. I'm one of those people, but I am definitely not the only one. There are more. But that pretty much does it for us here, Disco About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, sayonara, see you, and ciao.